Ladies and gentlemen, good morning and welcome to Kenyan TV, the tallest man in Black Africa. For those of you who are asking about the future of Mount Kenyan politics, I want to put it very clearly because you see, a number of people have been asking me, now that Uhuru is gone and has been the future of the Mount Kenya region and has been the kingpin, what next in Mount Kenya? And I want to take some few minutes to talk about what I think is ahead of Mount Kenya. I want to look at one character, Ndindi Nyoro, the Kiharu MP, the new sheriff in town, and this is likely to be the future kingpin of Mount Kenya region. When I look at Ndindi Nyoro, I see a man with a very bright future, a very bright career ahead. The only person who can destroy William Samoei Ruto's presidency and the legacy is none other than Ndindi Nyoro. The only person who can ensure that William Samoei Ruto is not re-elected in 2027 is none other than Ndindi Nyoro. The man has favor from the Kenyan nation. His development records in Kiharu speaks for itself. All public schools have tiles, good toilets, good road networks in Kiharu. You know, he was working very closely with the interior CS by the virtue that these two guys came from the same place. Though they were supporting different camps. Huyu mtu alijua vile ambavyo ataongea na CS, na nafikiri waliweza kukarabati barabara nyingi sana katika sehemu za Kiharu. What is happening now, when I was there last, I saw landscaping in schools with cabros in schools, and this is very, very interesting. That is why the people of Kiharu voted him to a man. In fact, he did not campaign. Ni kupitia tu walikuwa napitia. You agree with me that this man was in the national campaign za Ruto. Lakini kule Kiharu alimwacha mpinzani wake hatari sana, Jude Makera ambaye alikuwa pale. Lakini ikakuja kutokea kwamba for sure Jude tried, but he could not shake this strong guy who calls himself the son of Mamau, and he normally has a philosophy. I don't know, it's a philosophy of we are African, and what, and Africa is our business, something like that. Again, when you look at William Samoei Ruto seems to have a soft spot for this man, and I'm paid kusema kweli. And when you look at the situation now, the man that we are talking about, that's Ndindi Nyoro, is charismatic, is charming and eloquent. Although his English is somehow raised. Kusema kweli, huyu ni mtu ambaye anaeleweka vizuri sana anapoongea. You know, the essence of communication is a message. Then when you look at this man, he comes from a very humble beginning, and he is a straightforward shooting politician. He hit without missing. He shot directly from the hip without missing. And I think one mistake that Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta did was to let such important guys, such ruthless guys, such energetic guy to leave Jubilee and join William Samoei Ruto. This is how Uhuru Kenyatta lost the Kenyan nation. And you agree with me that for those of you who knows Ndindi Nyoro is a great mobilizer. He's a very good mobilizer. Na wale watu wengi ambao uliona wakiwa katika mikutano ya Ruto, especially from Mount Kenya, these guys were mobilized by none other than Ndindi Nyoro. The man is very energetic. The man is youthful, and the youth easily identifies with him. Now, some of them looks upon him as their role model. Kwa utaona kwamba ni mtu ambaye ana sifa kocho. Ni mtu ambaye unlike Moses Kuria, Ndindi Nyoro is very, very simple guy. and does not use vulgar language. Utakubaliana nami ya kwamba huyu ana heshima zake. Utakubaliana nami he respect everybody. He doesn't just vomit any word in a crowd. Although the man is fearless. Utapata kwamba wakati ambapo wanaongea yeye ni mtu ambaye anahesabu maneno yake, and he is loved by women, especially old women, those of the age of his mother. Wanampenda sana. Na when you look at him, you see a go-getter, a man who can do anything to win power. Ukiangalia utapata jambo lingine ni kwamba like William Samoei Ruto. William Samoei Ruto is also a go-getter, a man who can also do anything to win power. When I look at this man, I see a man who can be very, very influential in the future. Anyone who wants to win the 2027 general election must work with Ndindi Nyoro. This is the future of the mountain. And he could be the future president, by the way. When I look at him, even the people in the mountain are in agreement that Ndindi Nyoro is destined for greatness. Is likely to be the future president of this country. Na jambo hili litazua mtafaruku mkali sana, kwa sababu kama unavyoona Azimio watu wasipojipaga unaweza kujipata wakiwa hawana mtu ambaye anaweza kupiga huyu mtu. And then this story of dominance of two tribes, from the Gema nation and the Kalenjin nation, zitaendelea. Ni heri wana Azimio wajipage. In fact, if I were them, I could work with Ndindi Nyoro. I could work very closely with Ndindi Nyoro and maybe propose to him the post of the deputy president. And then whoever is going to win the elections must work with this man. Ukiangalia utaona in Mount Kenya currently is a vacuum because you don't have a Mount Kenya kingpin. And you know nature hates vacuum. And this is now where Ndindi Nyoro comes in and fits the bill. And when you look at way even he accompanied William Samoei Ruto in New York, utaona kwamba this is a man who will have a lot of influence in Ruto's government. And I pity Rigathi Gachagua here, kwa sababu Rigathi Gachagua cannot match the influence, the energy, the mobilization skill of Ndindi Nyoro. And I can see a lot of friction, and I can see a restless Rigathi Gachagua akingangana na kujaribu to outwit Ndindi Nyoro. Kwa sababu we are in agreement that most likely Rigathi Gachagua, unless the unimaginable happens, he cannot be the president of this country. As long as Ruto is there, he cannot be the president. Na kile ambacho kitakuwa ni kwamba kutakuwa na mtafaruku mkali sana katika Kenya Kwanza. When these two guys meet, mahali ambapo watakutana, utaona kwamba kutakuwa na mtafaruku mkali sana, kwa sababu najua kile ambacho kipo, wananchi wanataka Ndindi Nyoro, Rigathi Gachagua wanataka, lakini kile ambacho kitakuwa ni kwamba even Ruto cannot convince the Mount Kenya people to vote for Rigathi Gachagua. Even if he vies, he can't win unless he has the support of Ndindi Nyoro. What I'm saying is that it will be very, very difficult for Rigathi Gachagua to be the kingpin of the mountain. It will be very, very difficult. Now, when I look at this situation, utaona watu kama Kimani Ichung'wah vile vile, they are very influential, and then they come from very populous counties, because Kimani Ichung'wah comes from Kiambu, because he's a Kikuyu MP. Lakini kile ambacho kitatokea ni kwamba wakati Ndindi Nyoro ako pale, basi kazi inaweza kuwa gumu sana, and there will be a lot of power struggle in Ruto's cabinet. Kwa sababu what I know is that most likely Ndindi Nyoro will be the cabinet. Most likely Ndindi Nyoro will be in the kitchen cabinet, not even in the national cabinet, even in the kitchen cabinet. And this is how Rigathi Gachagua will easily be displaced by Ndindi Nyoro. And I don't see the future of Rigathi Gachagua in beyond the deputy presidency. In Mount Kenya, if you want to win the mountain, kama vile Mishuki alivyosema wakati wa Uhuru, kwamba yeyote ambaye anataka kufanya kazi na watu wa Mlima Kenya fanya kazi na Uhuru Kenyatta. Today, I dare tell you, and I could be right, I could be wrong. If you want to win the 2027 general elections, work with none other than Ndindi Nyoro. And that is my take. I remain yours, Gachagua, the Tourist Man in Black Africa. If you have not subscribed to this channel, kindly subscribe to this channel. Like our video, comment for those who are supporting us. I'm very, very grateful. And our number is always there. And you can also ask any question. And may you have a lovely Friday. Bye-bye.